Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come back and do a makeup tutorial for you on how to get this classy everyday look that you can wear just about anywhere, to the grocery store, to work, to the doctors, anywhere you're going. I absolutely think it is a perfect look for everybody. It will suit everybody. I love the red lips. I did do them with lipstick and eyeliner, which you will see more in the video. And I also talk about it on my blog at wordpress.com, and you just search for All Things Beauty by Jordan. So if you would like to see how I got this look, please keep watching. So first in this video, I'm going to get started with my Spackle Under Eye Makeup Primer by Laura Geller. Just going to take just about a dime size, not even, and just put it all over just to make sure that makeup isn't getting like in my pores, because I do break out really bad from makeup. I do have very sensitive skin, so primer is definitely a big thing for me. I know some people say they can't use primers, they break out really bad from them. I personally love them. I feel like I break out a lot less, and I've noticed a lot difference in my skin since I've been using one. And so next I'm going in with my Maybelline Dream Pure BB Cream in Light Sheer Tint. I love this one. And a little bit goes a long way with makeup. Literally, that's about all I take. And if I need more, I can always put more on. But I don't like to feel like I have makeup caked on my face. I feel like the less the better, depending on what I'm doing. I mean, obviously, costume makeup, stuff like that, it's okay. I break out really bad from it, but sometimes it's fun to just go all out on makeup. If I'm not really a club kind of girl, but if you're going to the club, why not? Put a little bit extra on, make it a little more sexy. But I personally, the less the better for me. And next I'm going in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Concealer. And I'm just bringing that down into kind of a triangle, just to give it a little bit. And also on the sides of my nose, because I have really, like, dimples on my nose, I guess. And also about right here, because I get really, really dark circles right there. You really want to brighten those up, but at the same time, don't do too much on the side of your nose, because you don't want to highlight it too much where it's going to make it look wider. And I'm just going to blend that in with my fingers. Next, for face, I'm going in with my Laura Geller Balanced and Baked Foundation in medium. I'm just using the small little travel size one. I do have them in quite a few different sizes. I really like it. And I'm going in with the Baked Powder Brush, also by Laura Geller. I got these on my last makeup haul, which I kind of talk about in my blog on WordPress. If you go and check that out, it's under All Things Beauty by Jordan. So I'm just kind of putting just a little bit on right underneath my eyes, just to kind of set the concealer a little bit. And then I'll go in and kind of bring it all over, but very, very lightly. And I am doing this in my living room because I am having such a hard time with the lighting in my craft room. It is kind of a pain in the butt, but we're going to end up painting the walls, I guess, because the pink just takes the light and it does not help any bit, which you can see in my previous videos. So I guess I'd rather have you guys see my couch, but that way you guys can see me a little better than being in there and not being able to really see what I'm trying to do. And using the light yesterday, it was kind of a pain with shadows. I am a lefty, so it's easier to do this eye. So I will be doing another eyeliner video for you guys where it is better light like this, so you can see just a little bit better. And I am going to go in, I don't know where I got this one. My husband, I think, got me like one of those little makeup kits for Christmas. And that was like the whole surprise of he got me a bunch of makeup. And so I don't have any contour palettes left. I ended up using them all up. It was so crazy. I haven't been time to go and get any more or order any. I've been so crazy with work and with selling 31, and the closest Ulta store to me and beauty store, stuff like that, is in Las Cruces, which is an hour and a half drive, so it can be kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm going to go in with this little contour powder, and it doesn't have a brand or shade or anything, but it works. It looks nice, so I'm just going to go in with that just a little bit, put a little on my brush. And the best way to kind of find your contour lines is if you move your face to the side. I kind of like do like a puckered lip with my face to the side, and I can kind of see where my contour lines are down there. You only want to kind of go in just a little bit from about where your ear starts right here and to about the corner of your eye. You don't want to bring it way down here. That does not look that cute. You don't want a bunch of lines. You don't want it to look like you have lines there. You want it to look like they're natural shadows. I'm not a huge fan of the extra powdery contouring. I kind of like the cream contours just a little bit better. I personally think they look better, and they're easier to apply. So, and we're also going to go up and just kind of do small little contour up here, just to shape it a little bit. And also along the chin line. And for girls who have double chins that are very self-cautious about them, I have a slight one. I'm not too crazy self-cautious about it until I really see it. So I put just a little bit extra shadow down here. I learned that trick when I was younger from my mom. I never understood why she put like a darker shadow, and she always told me it was to shadow the chin and kind of elongate a little bit. I never would have thought about that. I absolutely love my mother for everything she has taught me growing up. And I'm also going to go in just with this small brush and do the edge of my noses. The edge of my nose. And you're going to bring that in from like, I bring it in from about the bottom of my eyebrow, go down. You don't want to make the lines too crazy dark, because then you'll really be able to see where it was contoured. It makes it harder to blend them in. It's always easier to go and add more product than it is to take it off, because then you have a whole smudge, then you'll have to redo foundation, and no girl wants to have to go through that. So take it slow, especially if you've never contoured before. And I'm going to use the angled side. I normally use it for my brows, but sometimes it's just a little easier to get those lines. I had my contour brush, and I don't know whatever happened to it. I was not very happy about it. And I'm also going to put some just on the tip of my nose. And I'm going to take my big beauty brush just to blend those lines in just a little bit. And next I'm going in with my Baked Blush and Brighten in Roseberry. I love this one. I also have it in, I believe it's Grapefruit. I get a little more into these in my blog. Like I said, look it up on WordPress.com. I personally love these. I think they're amazing shades. I love the way they look, and the packaging I think is really nice as well. So I'm just going in with my blending brush. No, my angled blush brush. And I just kind of do those right on like about the apples of my cheeks and do small kind of circles just to blend it a little better. I personally like the look of it if you do smaller circles. And lastly, I'm going in with my baked highlighter in Portofino. I can never say that word right. And I'm just going in with my giant fan brush. I personally love highlighters. I know people try not to use them as much during certain seasons. I personally use them all the time. I just love the way they look. But there's times where I just don't use them as heavy as I would. But I really like the glowy skin. And next I'm going to go in and show you guys how I do my eyebrows. I go in with my Bodyography in Truffle because it is the perfect shade. And I go in with the angle brush that I just used to contour my nose. And gently shade them in. And like I said, it's easier to go in and add product than it is to take it out. As you can see, I put too much on there. Because when you put too much, it's hard to get it out. And I obviously need to get my eyebrows done because they are crazy different shapes right now, and I do not like it. I'm still very picky about my eyebrows. I'm one of those people that you get that one hair and it's not the end of the world, but it needs to go. And I'm going to go in with my Mary Kay Brow Gel just to hold them in place. And next I'm going in with my Blink Beauty palette. This is one of the things my husband got me for Christmas. He knows me in my addiction so very well. I absolutely appreciate him for it. So I'm going to go in with this lighter brown down here and work my way over to this one. And then I'm going to go in with the darkest brown down here in this corner. I know it's really hard to see it. The palettes themselves are not full. I actually place in the container because you can buy new ones and refill the container. So that's really nice. But can be kind of a pain in the butt. And then I'm going to go in with just a light shade and put it right under my brow bones. Alright, next I'm going in with the Laura Geller Glam Lash. Obviously, I just got these, so I'm like really liking them. I've been using them. And next I'm going in with a trick that I talked about on my blog. I go in with a dark red lipstick. It's not really too dark. It's kind of like a ruby red, I guess you could call it. And I'm going to show you guys kind of how to make it appear darker. And if you're not comfortable with red lipsticks, the best thing you could do to get those nice layer lines is use a lip liner. I have a ton of them. I just didn't really use one because I don't have one that really blends in with what I'm doing. So I'm going in with a really, really, really cheap black eyeliner that honestly doesn't actually come out black when you do it. So if you just kind of go over the red, it appears darker because you have that black tint to it. If you use kind of a more silky black eyeliner, you're definitely going to get a really black effect to it, and you really don't want like black lips. But I start with just pretty much lining my lips and smoothing it in as I go. And I apply more to get it darker in the end. So that's the darker effect of how that comes out. I absolutely love it. I love that trick. I was bored one day and experimenting with makeup, and that's how I figured that one out. And last, I'm just going in with my Diamond Cosmetics Soft as Coal eyeliner and just doing the bottom line. Just kind of fill in where the mascara left a line. That way it looks a little more complete. So this is pretty much my everyday look. I absolutely adore the red lips with the classic brown smoky eye look to it. I feel like it's really classy. It's something you can wear everywhere. I love red lips. I think they're beautiful. I think they're bold. I love the classics. So it really, really suits with the style that I'm really in love with. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope to see you all again soon, hopefully to see some of your amazing faces with myself tagged in your Instagrams. I cannot talk today. Show me your pictures if you absolutely love this look. I would love to see it on you guys. Let me know how you guys do with the red lips. If you want another one that gets in a little more detail, I'll definitely help out with that one. I think it's just a better alternative than going to Walmart or to your local drugstore or really any store, any cosmetic store that you can buy lipstick at and buying every different shade of red until you find that perfect dark red. This one, I like it because you can add more black or do less to get the effect you're really looking for. I also have gone in with more of a violet lipstick underneath this red one, and it really gave it that dark, burnt, robust look. It was absolutely stunning. I'll do that one for you guys soon. I hope you all enjoyed and have a fabulous day.